are called national treasures and masters. Most people have not had the opportunity to be exposed to a great teacher of a particular art or physical discipline. Fortunately, available for many of us not-so-great athletes who desire to study the art of the game of golf, there is such a national treasure and master. His name is Joe Norwood. In 1905, at the age of 13, Joe got a job at Wright and Ditson Sporting Goods store in Boston. His boss in the golfing department was the great Alex Finley, winner of the British Open in the 1880s with 3 golf clubs, scoring 72-72. Joe turned pro in 1910 with a job in New Hampshire. For the next 3 years, he was the manager and golf pro at the San Antonio Country Club in San Antonio, Texas. In 1921, Joe came west to Los Angeles and became the head golf pro at the Los Angeles Country Club for the next 25 years. In 1926, Joe founded and directed the first Los Angeles Open golf tournament. Joe is the last living charter member of the Southern California PGA. Joe is 96 years old and is still teaching 5 days a week all year long. He has taught PGA and LPGA pros, VIPs, low and high handicappers, and duffers. Today, the golf swing is still a mystery to a number of players. When you consider the amount of poor golf being played, there are players galore who go 25 years with a 25 handicap and never break 100. Joe has spent a lifetime studying anatomy to improve his knowledge of the golf swing to give to you. Joe says, "Bad golf is a gift, good golf is acquired." This videotape is to preserve Joe's unique teaching method forever. Joe's swing is horizontal back and vertical down.
And Alec Finley, my first teacher, was a British champion in the 80s. And he gave me one word of advice. He said, "Remember, there's only 2 ways of hitting a golf ball. One is inside out, and the other is outside in." And as I went along and started to teach, and he told me, "Study golf. I want to make a teaching pro out of you instead of a playing pro," which I thanked him for. And the interesting part of it was that I said, "What do I have to do, Alec?" And he said, "Study the body until you know all the parts of the golf swing, and then you can teach each part separate from each other." And my title in golf is "My Way, One Way, How to Keep a Golf Ball in Play." And the answer to that is knowing the anatomy. And the first thing in golf is to teach the body first before you teach the swing. And I enjoy every bit of it. And I have the privilege of improving your golf swing, and the golf pros, I enjoy every bit of them. Amateurs need me. All over the world, they need what I have in knowledge to give to them, and we're ready for it this day for the future.
The prop, setup, body, and stance.
Okay, the first thing in the golf swing is you have 2 legs, and the right leg has to go down first with the right knee into the arch of the foot first. Then you take your left foot and put it at a 45 in that place. Then you take your left thigh and turn it into the arch of the left foot with a little toe off the ground, and that locks the right hip. Now, that there won't let you slice, hook, or it'll make you hit the ball straight because it stopped the rotation. And golf is, on the motion that I'm going to give you now, is the way your body looks. The right arm and the leg comes down into the left arch without rotating until it hits the golf ball, and then it goes out and up. Now the left arm stays there while you do that one, and then it goes out. You like that one? Now if you want the pressure at no time is off that. It's 70% on this one and 30 on this one, but that is locked way into your toe. The left toe is off the ground on the little one, and that guarantees your hip. And you cannot rotate when you're in that position. You have to go this way. That's the first move down. Now you want the second one, the wrong one? Okay? Now if you relax this, it'll go circle. And that gives you rotation, which is slice, hook, and all errors. All errors removed this way. The left arm at no time leaves the position in back of the ball. Okay?
The grip. The club rests on the palm joint, not the finger joint.
The hands are first. Left hand, thumb, forefinger, wrist, and wrist here, and then the arm. But the hand is first. That's your thumb is down, facing the earth. You ready? And then the wrist is second. It's locked. That's the left hand. Now, in both hands, the right is hooded in, where the thumbs goes face the earth. Both thumbs are facing the earth. This one is straight from here to here until it gets to the elbow. That's nothing to do with the arm strength. That's it. That's hand. I'll do it over again. Thumb first, facing the earth, knuckles up, wrist is down. That's your hand on the club for every club you use, and the hand never changes for any club. That's your left. Now your right is the same. Thumb, forefinger from elbow to here to here. Then it goes south, which I call hooded. The knuckles high, the thumb is low, and both golf thumbs face the earth in golf. That's the right one. Now the wrong one is at 12 o'clock. This is at 11. This is at 1. This is at 11. Golfers as a whole go to 12 on both hands, and that has no power in the right arm at all, or the left arm, until you go south. Both knuckles or thumbs are south, and they go to your elbows. Beyond the elbow is arm, and that comes second in teaching. This is first. 1, 2, 3. That goes to here. This is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Now that constitutes all the power in your hands, and the right elbow is always flexed, while the hand is south. Now the use of your hands is repetition. Keep doing this until you own it, and it comes feel. You get feel, and a feel is by action. This is action in my teaching, not words. Action, and the action produces feel of both hands. Now I'll put that on the golf club so you can see it. Left thumb is on the side of the shaft. The fingers straight, long finger, and the wrist is locked. And the club sits down there, and at that point the wrist is inward, which I call here concave. Now the right one has gone in and joins this one, and that one's concave, and the toe of the club is always off the ground when you wrist. Now that constitutes the start of your golf swing. All your power's there. Now when you make a mistake in your hands, the hands come up to a different position. That's called, in your teaching of the student right now, is convexed, and that's has no power in it. So you go back to concave for every club, and the body has nothing to do with the hands. All that does is give you a chance to use your hand. That's your grip. And the golf club now is held in both hands, and wrists are locked. Both wrists are locked, and when the wrists are locked, the elbow is ready to go. That's nothing to do with the swing. That's just hands. Thumbs are down. Always remember the thumbs are inward, never upward. That's 12 o'clock. Well, that's 11 in this one and 1 in this one. This one is concave, and the thumb is not visible at the address. It's in on the right side of the golf club. And the left one is the thumb to the other side of the club, and they're both down at one unit, so that the hands are solid. The thumbs are so much strength in them that it tightens the hand. There's no strength in the fingers. It's in the thumb. Thumb is the secret of starting the club and holding it. The club goes on the hand joint of the finger, and then it hooks. Then the thumb comes over and locks the hook. And that's the grip. The thumb is low now, and it's a straight line here all the way through from the inside to the shoulder. Now the right hand goes on with the finger in the same joint of the palm. Then the thumb comes over and locks it, and the other fingers follow, and that keeps you in what you call a concave grip. All concave against convexed. You can't play golf with a convex swing and be accurate. It has to be a concave. And in the concave position of both hands, the power goes up into your elbows. And the thumbs are always south toward the earth. And that puts the power in the thumb and forefinger and wrist so that you can swing your golf club with ease. Takes away the lift of a golf swing and puts a circle in the swing instead of a lift.
The left arm. Hogan's left arm. Very important. The left arm is the control factor that produces the line that the ball travels on.
Now you're ready, finger on the hand, then the thumb locks the finger, and then the left part of the left hand locks the wrist, and the left arm comes out of the shoulder. That's the first part of the swing. This is the second, that's the third, and this is the fourth. Now you got a straight arm out of your shoulder, and the extensor muscle that's in the left shoulder goes down to the elbow only. But the hand muscle comes up to the elbow, therefore it makes one piece swing so that the golf club at no time leaves the arm. At no time does the club leave the arm. Now you want the wrong one? Yeah. The wrong one, the club leaves. That's 9 people out of 10 use the toe of the club, where I use the heel, which won't let the club leave the arm. The club at no time passes the left hand. At no time, even in a putt. That's the golf swing with the left. And you want the wrong one?
Yes.
Why? Because the arm came up 1 inch. And if the arm comes up 1 inch, you have to use your left wrist. With the arm down into the wrist, you cannot use your club. You like that one? Left hand, left arm comes down to the shoulder, from the shoulder to there in 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. Now it's locked the hand, and at no time does this change while the swing is in the making. This is concave, never convex, and that golf club is under control by north and south, not east and west. Now Ben Hogan took 2 years from here to here so that golf club would be under control from start to finish. At no time does it come up. If it does, the wrist has to operate. That's the secret of holding the club. At no time does the arm rise. If it does, the hand has to move. You cannot move the club head from the shoulder and wrist it. It has to be arm to hand rather than hand to arm. Seal the wrist makes you north and south. If you use your wrist, you're east and west, which is bad golf. Poor golf, in other words. And poor golf's a gift where good golf's acquired. This is acquired. You have to learn to do this by hours of teaching yourself. You have to do it. I know how it's done, but I'm teaching you how to do it, so you have to do it. How's that one? Now, if you want the first lesson that I gave my boss, Alec Finley, he said, I want your club to be part of your left arm. No one's ever done this, he says. So you put it under your left shoulder. Jim likes this one, I know. And you go to there, and you cannot turn with it. you're across lateral. See, the golf club cannot move, so you lower it to your elbow, and it's the same swing. And then you lower it to your wrist, and it's the same. But a wrong one now, when you get to your wrist, the arm goes up, you have to use your hand. That's an outside line. Is that well done? This is inside. The heel goes to first base, where if your your club goes to third base in golf. That's the secret of power. Your left shoulder to your right thumb and forefinger, and right hand and wrist. That's your backswing. Now, if you let go of your left shoulder, you can't use it. Now your shoulder, that's a guarantee that your club head is in back of that ball. Now it isn't. It's in front. 9 people out of 10 use the toe of their club to come down. I use the heel. The heel goes out from the left shoulder. At no time does the left shoulder leave the hand. The hand can leave the shoulder, though, but the arm will never leave the hand. That's the secret of the lineman, inside out, which I call cross-lateral with the club as well as with the body. All your weight goes from back. You've got so much power in your hand on your right that if you do this once for yourself, this way, and keep it there, and then you swing the club down to the other one, rather than move. 9 people out of 10 move their left. I teach the left never to move. It always stays in back of the ball, because your club is in back of the ball at the address, therefore it has to stay back of the ball at the hit. If it goes ahead, then the arm is moving. Now if you're right, the arm is down. That's the lowest point in golf. High point is when the elbow comes up. That's the major in teaching right there. Left long and stays long until you hit. And don't forget my boy Hogan. He said, I spent 2 years, Joe, to get that left arm so it wouldn't move. Stays south all the time. Minute it comes north, goodbye.
Position 1 of the backswing. Position 1 is the backswing that ends when the high forearm reaches a horizontal position. Anything higher than parallel or horizontal is a lift.
Now, if you have an ordinary swing, which is done by most golfers, they carry a straight line and the circle is missed. So they lift, where I keep a circle. My club is going back of me, which is flat. That's what you'd call horizontal. This is no good. That's a lifting muscle. This is a swinging muscle. Both hands do that from your right thumb and forefingers. Keep the swing in flatness. And the left arm is still straight. Now, the minute I loosen the left arm, the wrist is unlocked. Now it's locked. This locks this. This doesn't lock this. This goes down. That's the Hogan of golf. Thumb and forefingers on the club. It locks the right hand. Right elbow is in on the body on a circle. The right elbow goes into the right hip on a circle. You ready? It goes inward, and the golf club is in back of the hands with the knuckles down, facing the earth with the hand and thumb. Now, if you carry it, you ready? You have no down. That's a lift. This is a circle. That's a circle. And the butt of your shaft is facing the ball. The other way, it's facing the body. See, lifting muscles won't fold. Folding muscles won't lift. You follow that? That's the fold, and that's the carry. That's straight back, they call in golf, where I teach flat back. Long left is strong. Now it's weak. Any release in your left elbow makes the hand work. You've had that a dozen times, but they'll like the repeat of it. Now the right hand over, right wrist is down. The blade starts back from the toe by the use of the right thumb and forefinger into the right elbow. And as it goes further, it gets into position 1 which is a 9-foot swing. And when Harry Cooper came to me for his lessons, he said, put me in position 1, Joe, and I'll play golf with anybody. The hand is always hooded. The butt of the shaft is in back of the ball, where if you go back straight, the butt of the shaft's under the arm. That's your lift. This is your circle, all in one piece. And of course, if you do it with your hand alone at home without a golf club, the thumb is always south while the elbow is going back into position 1. Now, if you go straight back, you can't get to position 1. You have to lift. And that's all done with your elbow when you're lifting instead of your hand. Hand makes the swing go to position 1. And many times when you're doing this, keep doing that until you get the elbow back of your hip and the hand is facing the earth. Palm is always down, never up. Palm is always going south. And the golf club starts down in back of your hip instead of in front. Take the left off and start the thumb and forefinger downward as it goes back until it gets to there, which is the short swing. Then it goes to the second part swing, which is there, and the third part is full. That's all in one position. Each one is 1, second one is 2, third one is 3, and in that the shoulder's on the earth. It never rotates. Shoulders never round. They're always going in the low. Right slow, left slow. Horton Smith, when I gave him that, he said he traveled across the country with Johnny Dawson to see me, and Johnny said, you won't get your swing back until you get to California. And when he got here, I said, what have they done to you? Well, they told me I had too much right. And I said, you don't have any right at all, Horton. So I gave him 5 minutes in golf, and he said, I haven't had that feeling in 3 years, Joe. And he said, I'm grateful. So he went out on my north course at L.A., and the caddy came to the 18th green. I said, what did he do? He said, what did you do to him? I said, why? He said, he went out in 32. I said, what's he got this for? He said, this is a 36 for 68. He said, I haven't been in that position for a long while. I'm on the way. Then he won the first Masters in 34 for me, which is a record for me.
What starts the downswing? Start the downswing with a vertical move out of the right shoulder and elbow in the direction of the right heel, while the left arm remains still, extended, and holding. This is known as the Varden move.
Most all the pros that I've worked with, they always said, what starts the downswing, Joe? You ready? And the club goes back flat into there, and at the top of your downswing, the right elbow unfolds without the club moving. And it goes down to below the right knee and out to first base. And then it goes up. Now, if you did that with your right alone, the butt of the shaft is your handle. That's it. It goes down and back. Then the right arm straightens below the knee, and the knee goes into the left foot. So if you do that with both hands, it's a downward stroke from the elbow, which is here. If you carry, you're doing this. If you're swinging, the arm doesn't go, the left arm never goes forward while you're swinging down. If it goes forward, you can't use the arm. The club head's always above your hands. Knuckles are down, fingers are tight, and the effort is there. Now from there on, this is still straight. You want that with the right alone, you do this, and then down, down. Keep doing this exercise in back of your right hip with your right arm without a golf club, and it'll grow on you. It'll be yours. At no time do you turn. At no time, because you can't turn with my hip. There's no golfer living can turn the right hip while they're doing the downswing. Now it'll turn. Right? The left arm is long and in the earth from the shoulder. And the right thumb and forefinger goes back into the right elbow, and then it goes into its fullness. Now on the way down, instead of rotating, I go below the right knee until the shoulder finishes. The wrong way is this way. That rotates. This makes me go under. And then I go out. I'm through. Below my knee is the secret of power. Above it is weak. Now down. This goes downward and back of my right leg, under it and into it until it hits here. At this time, nobody will get very far by moving the left. The left stays there till I meet it with my right. And the lowest I go, the tighter I am. The more I turn, the weaker. You get your regular stance, which I've given you, with the right foot and the left in, and you put your finger and thumb on your right hip when it's locked. You hold this one still. Now if you press your thumb into your left knee, you go in cross-lateral. If you rotate your finger, you're turning. This turns, well, this goes the other. That goes in to your leg, this goes around your leg. Take your thumb and forefinger, put it on your waistline with the body in this position. Then take your left thumb, hold the left arm out, take your thumb and put it in your left knee and foot. Thumb. Now take your finger, which is wrong, and rotate. See, the finger rotates the body where the thumb gives you cross-lateral. That's the secret of my knowledge. 1, 2, and 3, and the hip is 4. Arm is 1, 2, 3. Right hand back and lock. Now my leg is locked and strength. Now if I rotate, I have to release my right hand. If I don't, I go cross-lateral. Right? That's inside my left. And at no time does the arm go front of the ball. At no time while you're hitting does the club go to the front side of the ball. It's always to the back. That's hitting down. And you do that by pushing, not pulling. Now the golf club starts here, but it doesn't come in. It goes out over that ball while you're on your right side. See, this and this are a team. That there and this make me go over that ball. Now if that ball's in here, which 9 people out of 10 on the tee do, then they rotate. This is out, this is inside out. That's the secret of the line. It looks funny as if the ball's going to shank, but it won't. It'll go straight because the blade is straight. There's 2 parts of the club, the toe and the heel. And 9 people out of 10 hit with the toe where I hit with the heel. The heel won't let you turn. How's that? Right arch and left arch never leave the earth while I'm doing it. They're still anchored. Braced is a good word. Locked is a good word while I do the move. Goodbye. You have to know the anatomy to find out what goes into the swing. Doesn't matter what game you're in, whether it's hockey, football, baseball, tennis. Biggest fault in golf is rotation because of the left side, which you've gone through and understand. To cure that, the left leg has to be off the little toe onto the arch, and at no time does it leave the left arch. No time during the swing. And at no time does the arm go back into the shoulder, which is the extension. And that runs 3 inches on the extension. Now you swing down with your right. You never pull down, and rotation is the worst thing that was ever given to a golf swing. Hope he's getting it. No pronation. Everything is still.
The short game. The short game starts where the long game ends, on the left side. The short game has 5 speeds.
The body is on your left side now with the weight. The right hip is in on your left foot, and the hands are the same as on all your shots. And you go back to there with the club head higher than your hands, and then your downward stroke is below your right knee for a chip. And you hit the golf ball at 5 yards, 10 yards. There's 5 speeds in the short game for distance, but the same swing, only with a faster move. This still retains itself. This at no time comes up. Weight's on your left, hands are tight. You go back to there, which is a quarter swing, and then you swing your right arm down below your knee to below the ball. You never come above the ball. You're always below it. And if you do it with your right, with your hand here, that's one of my best swings right there. No time does the club move. Now your weight's on your right, you go down below your knee, and that takes your shoulder and knee below, where if you turn, you're coming up. Now on your left side with the short game, you do the same thing, only your weight is on your left. Weight's on your left for short game, on your right for long game. And there's 5 speeds in your short game. 1 for 10 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, and maximum. 5 speeds in the short game. They'll love that with the same swing.
Golfometrics. Golfometrics are Joe's swing exercises. The metrics allow you to groove your swing during the off-season. The metrics can be performed in your office or living room. Try it. You'll like it.
Golfometrics is to be used when you have a winter season, wherever you are that can't play golf. And the metrics I'm going to give you, you have to do yourself until you get the feel of the value of them. The first metric that you want to learn is, of course, with the arm, is your left arm goes south 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And it stays that way while it goes to the earth. It never comes up. That's number 1. You want the feeling of the thing. Then you put both your hands together, lock them south with your long arm on both arms. Then you hold your left long south and loosen your right elbow on your right hip. And then the elbow and hand from the thumb and forefinger goes back into your right. Now when you're coming down, your right elbow goes south, below your knee. You keep doing that one until you own it. Now there's a lot of other little ones. If you want to lift a swing, in the swing, difference between the two, my thumb and forefinger folds the arm up into position 1, or as small as you want, whether it's a chip or a long shot. Now if you start your finger, you can't rotate. The finger at no time will let you go under. See? At no time does that wrist release the club. At no time. Never releases. It's always above you. The club head's always above your hand. Now if you have little things to do, always take the left inside your left knee and lock it 3 times, and take this right and go below your fingers of your left. That brings your shoulder down. If you turn this, you can't go down. If you stay still, the right arm goes below your hand, and the swing starts to the back of your hip, not to the front. That's the toe, this is the heel. Take a golf ball and put it in your hand and do the regular swing this way with your thumbs down, then go back to here and leave that one stay there, and take the right and go below that ball. That shows you're holding something. Now the minute you release it with even the ball, the hand's going first. At no time does either thumb and forefinger become released while you're going south. If you go east or west, you have to release. North and south. And if you have a feeling that you want to do something very nicely, take your hand here, turn it in, and put the thumb on your right ear. That's your backswing, and there's your body. Then you go down. That's one of the old timers. Now if you do mine wrong, then you're going to do this. You're carrying it, then you're... This is always down. The left at no time moves, because it's always in back of the ball. And if you hold the ball there long enough, it'll never leave you. Now if you do it with your hand alone, it's one. Have something in your hand when you do this one. Both hands, both thumbs and forefingers. And you go below your right. That's it. Now you got it. If you want your left arm to get developed, push it down as far as you can from the shoulder, then leave your thumb at 12 inches and make the left thumb go to the right. And the next one you move it 20 to 24 and move it. And next one, you move it high and get it. And try that one. Get these two first, though, before you get your third. The third move is the one that is there. That goes to there. That stays the same for the three positions. This is a chip and a pitch and run. This is a pitch, and this is the long swing. The thumb at no time leaves the other thumb. At no time does it break. The rock around prevents the rotation because it goes down into your left side, then the right coming down goes down to the right side. That's your rock around, which turns you in. Now, if you do the wrong one and turn, which the average golfer does, because they believe they have to start the club with the left shoulder, I use the hand. Hand is down, hand is down. That's your, and both those swings go into your legs, if you can see them. Now, if you do the rotation, you're going around the ball. The body's in position. Now, the left arm goes down to the left knee and thigh, and the right arm comes down on the downswing to the right knee and thigh. Now, the wrong one is rotating the left leg, which makes you spin both ways. That's a rotator, which you see on all golfers because they figure they have to pivot. Mine has no pivot. Mine has a sit. I sit when I do it. They rotate when they do it. You don't have to worry much about your feet or body. The golf club is lengthened from your left arm to your hand, and the flat top table, which I teach, starts from here, and you use your thumb, which makes a circle of your golf swing while you're sitting. That's it. And then you come back to that again. Now you lower it 10 inches and do the same thing. The club goes back to the same position. Then you come down, then you put it here, goes the same position. All the three positions are the same. Now I'll do it with my right alone. That's horizontal. Now it's vertical down. And your weight is always forward on a cross lateral leg. No rotation. If you rotation, you go to third base. If you don't rotate, you go to first. Now, what was the other one? Climbing the wall? Okay, then you put your club in the bottom here, and you get your grip, left arm long, hands are tight, and you take and leave your weight on your right, and then start your club along the turf while it goes out and up. That's it. Now, if you rotate, it goes in. You push out into your legs, which is cross lateral. Then you go up from there. Now, if you want to do it with your left alone, lengthen your arm, push it along, and then go out first base, then your arm folds. The hand never changes. It never releases. Oh, the Crampton finish, that's over here, then you're up in here, and the club is there while your body's under. The club never leaves you in golf, always with you, and you feel it more in your left than you do your right. That's why the right follows the left, never rotates.
Putting. The term Old Master applies to Joe in every phase of the golf swing, particularly when it comes to the putting stroke. Walter J. Travis gave Joe this putting stroke. The right hand is hooded, which squares the club face. The left arm is held still, and you putt with the right elbow, not with the hands.
All my weight's on my left. Now the blade is straight and the ball's off my left heel. Now all I do is take my thumb and forefinger, go back into the right elbow with the elbow, not with the hand. There's no hand, it's the elbow. Then I use the elbow to hit. Now the average putter uses the hand and the ball goes east and west. Mine goes north and south like a car wheel on an automobile. You ready? From the right elbow now, right from here, back, and watch the handle doesn't move. Elbow returns. Now if the club, no good. Now as I go back, the right elbow is there, and I use the right elbow to unfold, and the club doesn't move, just the elbow, and the ball goes straight. This is one I teach too, look at. See, you can't move your club with your hand down here. Watch, now your club will move. Your club can't move because the right won't let it. You get it? Now the elbow. You get it? When I hit this golf ball, the heel of the club comes back to the ball, not the toe. Watch it now, the heel. There it is. See how straight it went? It's the end of it. Walter J. Travis played a round of golf with me in 1913 at the White Mountains, where I used to teach in New Hampshire, and he said after the round, he said, "You got a great golf swing, young fella, but you don't know the first thing about putting. Are you going to teach me?" I says, "Yeah." So he gave me the stroke that I just taught there, and I did it and did it over and over again for hundreds of people. They love it. How to putt. The club never moves while you're putting. It's all arm. Right elbow takes it back, and if you played billiards or pool, your cue never moves, right? The cue never moves in billiards or cue. You don't move the cue, you move the arm only, right? It's a good lesson. Now when you address your golf ball, let's see how you address it. Now come, stand up now. Now address your ball. Now leave your club alone now. Take your foot, stand. That's your stance. Right knee straight down, bent at the right. Left foot out at 45 at the end. And the left thigh into your right leg. That locks your right hip. And then your hip goes to your right shoulder, which goes back, your right shoulder back. Now you start your back, that's your feet. You like the feeling?
I love the feeling.
Okay, now you want your swing?
I do.
Well, take your right off first. I want to see your left. Now can you face me as I see your left hand? That's it. Now he wants to know how you put your hand on. Take your hand off, hold it. Now put your right index finger on first with your thumb. Lower it. Now leave that there. Now lower it down. Now turn your left wrist down, locking your right hand, locking your left hand. You locked it. Can they see it? Okay. Now take your shoulder muscles and force them down into your elbow, which locks your hand. Now the concave wrist. That's it. That's the concave wrist. Now you want your. Now you're ready.
I'm ready.
Now your right arm, your right hand goes down with your thumb and forefinger. Be sure that your right elbow is always flexed, though. Now your left thigh locks your right leg into your arch.
The right hip is turned back to the left.
Now you ask anything. Now you look great now. Now your left shoulder is visible down. Now your right elbow bent. That's the boy. You can see that. That's it. See the right elbow is that's the boy. Now the right hip is locked into the shoulder. Right? Turn it. Head is still. Now that's the address. Now your backswing, on the backswing you start with your right thumb and forefinger from the thumb into the right arm, which locks there. And the position of your left arm retains the same, and it holds the club in a closed position. That's what we call in golf a hooded position with the right.
Take my right off.
Now you take now the left arm is retained from the shoulder to the arm and wrist. Now if you want the wrong one, the left hand bends inward. That's the wrong one. Now the right one, that's the boy. Now all your power is out of your left shoulder into your arm. Keep your head still. Now you have it. Right?
Right.
That's the end of it.
Hey, Grandpa, what starts the backswing?
Right thumb and forefinger.
Okay, and what does
Into
the right,
your right elbow.
what does the right
Ne-
elbow do?
The right elbow,
Yeah.
it comes back into there, and it's in back here, and that keeps the club in position so you can start the vertical down.
You want me to do the vertical down?
Vertical down goes to the back of your right hip. That's the boy. Now the club never goes below your hand. That stays up above your hand. That's a boy. That's if it goes below your hand, you have to use your wrist.
The wrong way,
there's
right?
no wrist in the downswing. It stays as part of your arm.
But there is wrist in the backswing.
Yeah, and the hand is part of your elbow and shoulder. And the club never moves on the downswing. Never moves. That's great. Now your thumb and forefinger never leaves the arm. It stays in the shoulder, and it's ready to deliver.
And where's the downswing go?
It starts down in back of your hip.
Like that?
Back, and the club never passes your hand. That boy.
That's the wrong way?
That's the wrong one. The right one stays, never leaves. Down with the heel to heel. Heels are way over. Down, there it is. Keep going. Now out and up. That it? Right, that's fine. Now steady. Now your downswing is the first inch starts down and the other 2 inches follow without you applying any more energy. And that goes, now wait a minute, when you come down, you want to go inside out, is going out this way to the first base. That's the boy. Now that took your shoulder along with you. Now you're ready. Down. Now out and up. Up. That's it. Now your leg. Leg moves afterward. Your heel comes off the ground. The heel lifts into the toe. There it is.
Grandpa, where's the weight in your feet?
70% in your right, 30 in your left.
Why does the left thigh hold the right knee on the down?
Because it stops the rotation. And the rotation is number one error in the golf swing.
That's rotation?
Yeah. And that's the number one error in the golf swing. Makes you slice, that's it. Now if your weight is still and on the backswing, you go inside out, which means you're going to the
First base?
Yeah, and then you go out and up.
Like that?
Yeah, and then you go out, and the club never passes you. Out and up. Out and up. Out and up. That's the boy.
And the right arm
Now your weight follows.
and the right arm is always facing the target?
Yeah, and the weight follows.
Okay. Shall we just do one then? Is that right?
Now you're right.
Is that right?
That's right. Now out and up. That a boy. Yeah. Well, go across then.
Yeah.
Cross out now. Out to me. That's the boy. There you have it.
Now explain the backswing, Grandpa, about the heel of the club to the heel of the toe.
Your left arm and the club goes down to the left, to the right heel.
Is that right?
From the right.
Is that right?
That's the boy. Whatever. That stops the rotation.
That's rotation. That's rotation?
Yeah, that's rotation. Now do it again. Now you go out and up. And the weight follows the swing.
Right? Want me to do the wrong one?
Yeah. Now you're ready. Okay. Now you rotate. That's the wrong. That gives you hooks, slices, tops. All the errors in golf are committed by that move.
That's the wrong.
Yeah.
This is
Every
the right
error
one?
in golf is committed.
Is that right?
Now go out and up. Out a little more to the pole. A little more out to the pole. Now out.
Right?
The pole's over there. Out now. That's the one. Ah, that's the one. That's the beauty. Now you go toward that first palm.
Right.
Inside of it, but you're going toward it. Go toward it now. That's it. That's the boy.
Grandpa, don't you pull down with the left?
No, you don't. You swing down with your right elbow to the ball. Because if you pull down with your left, it'll turn your hips, and it's the worst #1 error in golf.
Now, how do you stop that again? How do you stop pulling down with your left? How do you stop it?
How do you stop it? When you go up the top of your swing, you keep your hips still until the arm lowers to below the right knee and heel.
Right?
That's it. And then you go out and up.
What about the golf club on the backswing? How low do you try and keep the club?
As low as you can.
Along the ground?
As low as you can, all the way back. Now you have it. Keep it going until it gets in. Now you have it. Now your downward stroke. There, that goes into your right heel. Then out and up.
Right.
Here is how I teach golf metrics to improve your golf swing. The left hand is on this side of the shaft. That's what, so they can see it. Now the blade. Now the right thumb and forefinger is back up over there as you would do it that way, this way. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now you're fine. You're in good shape now. That's the first move. Now you retain the left arm all the time, but you don't move it. Then you start your right down to the right heel.
Right.
Down. Yeah, until it hits the left arm. Now it goes again. Then it goes out and up.
Right.
That's it.
Let's try it again.
Now do it again. Now the right thumb and forefinger starts down to your right heel,
Right.
all the way down,
All the way down.
then out and up. That's it. That's perfect.
Okay. So
Looks great too.
So we do climb the wall.
Yeah,
All right. Now what do I do with my left?
yeah. Now you bring it. If you're going to climb the wall, you stay there in position. Left arm is straight. Then you keep the club there. That's the end of it. That's the boy.
That?
Out. That's it. That's the end of that. The club never passes the hand.
That's passing the hand.
Yeah.
This is the right way.
That's the right way.
This is the wrong way.
That's the wrong way.
What does this do?
That makes your hook slice all errors.
Right. So out.
Out
That?
and up. Out and up.
Out and up.
That's it.
Not
And don't do it too long. Just
short.
get short. Very short. And that retains the power. Now the minute you do it too long, the power's lost.
So now on the rocker arm, I take the regular stance as if I'm going to hit the golf ball, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's
So
it.
it's my left
You
left toe
got
out.
the same stance that I gave you first.
Right.
Now you have it. Your left thigh. Now your left thigh stays there while you start your left hand down to your left foot, and that locks your right leg and foot and stays that way. Now you're ready to come down. You take your right hand and go down to your right leg below your right knee while the foot stays there.
What about the left thigh on the down?
Now, yeah, oh boy.
Doesn't do that?
No rotation. Stays there. Now you're going into your arch. Now you go on the. That's the end of it. That's the end. Now go back again.
So stance, left thigh lock.
Now just rotate short to your right hip only.
Right.
And the right. Now you go down. You retain your left side. That's it. Now that moves you into a cross lateral with your left leg. You feel the left leg go into the foot?
Yeah.
That a boy.
Right.
No rotation.
Okay. Now, Grandpa, when I swing the flat top table, doesn't that get me to come back flat and then have a good vertical
Yeah, now
downswing?
go back. It does.
Right.
That's it. Now go to your right leg.
Yeah.
That's it. Now you're in your left foot.
Right.
That's it. Now do it again. Do it a shorter move though.
Shorter move.
Shorter move. And Now you know, on the down, a shorter move.
All right, so we get back.
Shorter move on your down. Now a short move. That's it. Now it follows through itself. That a boy. And say,
That was good.
you felt that one?
I did. I felt it.
That's it. Do it again now. Watch your position. Feet first.
Feet first.
Leg. Turn your hip from the thigh. Shoulder back.
Shoulders back.
High. Shoulders high. Now start your backswing. That's it. Now down and under and
Back.
out. Now down and under and out. That a boy. Good looking.
Good look.
Up and down on your waggle.
Okay. The waggles up and down. Grandpa?
Yeah, the waggles up and down. Now short one. Shorter. That's it. Now upward. That's it. That's done with your wrist in the concave position.
Like that.
Now you can't do that with the convex. Convex is your hands up. Now you can't do that.
You're going to do this one.
Yeah, you're going to do that one. You can't do the other one, can you?
No, I can't.
Atta boy.
Yeah. Right? That's the way.
That's the one. Stay there. Now do it for them. Up and down now. Up and down. That's it. That delays you and that keeps you there. No, you don't move your arm. Just the club. That's it. Just the club.
Yeah.
Now do the wrong one. That's it. That's it.
That's the wrong one.
That's the wrong
What
one.
does that promote? when
That
you do it
makes you slice and hook, and it loosens. Wait a minute. That front one that you just did there loosens the wrist from the arm. You
Okay.
feel it?
wrong? Sure. I do.
Now the other one holds it.
Right. Hold it in there.
That's it. You can't loosen your wrist now. Right?
Right.
No lifting it. Just that's
Right
the
there.
club only. That's
Just,
it.
just the wrist.
And there's no change in your body. The body remains the same.
Yeah.
Right? Don't lift. That's it. Atta boy. No, that's it. That's good exercise. That's it.
Okay, so I'm going to do a balance retainment exercise now, Grandpa.
Yeah.
And now what do I do? I put
You
my
do
weight.
stand on one foot
Okay.
and no pressure. That and the you lower the left one straight down to the ground.
Right.
Up and down as an exercise.
How many times did you do this?
Oh, about 10.
What does this do?
It strengthens you so you can stay in your weight while you're hitting the golf ball so you won't rotate. That's it.
That?
That's it. That's a boy. Up and down. That's the weight. There you have it. That's it. That lowers the weight into your arch.
Grandpa, show me a golfometric to strengthen your grip.
Well, I have one here that you will never forget. Want me to show it to you?
I sure do.
Okay. You take your hand and leave it in the open.
Like
And
that?
take a golf ball. That's it. Take a golf ball, put it on this joint, then hook this joint, and take the thumb and put it on the side of the ball, and then lock it into the index finger.
That?
That's it. That's it.
Do it
And
with the left also?
you do it with the left first, the right one. Then you lower your right wrist and hand downward, and that gives you a hooded position that stays and remains until the golf club starts with the right thumb and starts the golf club back.
What about the left hand? Do you do the same
Left
thing?
hand is there and the same way, but no wrist in it. It goes down from the shoulder and it retains it. Now wait a minute, that's first though. You teach this one first, and at no time does this hand leave this wrist. At no time. It's
Yeah.
always there, and the energy comes out of here.
Because you have that convex
And
right there.
this has to lock the hand. The hand doesn't lock the wrist. The wrist locks the hand, and it's a short move outward
That?
from the shoulder.
That?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's try it with the right.
The right, now the right goes on here.
Okay.
Then the index finger locks the right into the joint. Then the thumb locks the finger out in there. And then this goes down, and it goes inward, low that.
I try it with two balls and let me see how it goes. Okay, right, now take the left first, right?
Yeah, right.
Take Left first.
And press it down, down straight, down, down. That's it. Now it's locked.
And I take the right on it. Same way, right?
Yeah, now use the right so he can see it.
Like that?
No, start it straight. Straight with the right.
Like
Now it starts. That's the move. Do it again. Elbow up a little. Now do it again. No, you got too much right in the front. Got it straight, this way, straight. You got it too much this way.
Like that?
Yeah, now bend it only with the index thumb this way and finger. That's it, just to there. Do it again. Inward, inward. That's the boy. You feel it? You feel it up in here now?
Sure,
Huh?
sure do.
Do it. Now do it up higher, up here. Now do it. That's it. That boy. Move the elbow. No, inward. Inward.
Okay.
That's it. Now you don't only have to go to here.
Okay. I go.
That's enough. There you have. That's it. That's
Left
it.
arm goes down to the target.
Yeah, that's it. And it stays there. You got the same grip, same stance. The weight on your left leg into your arch. You ready? Right thumb, forefinger firm. Now you start your backswing with your right thumb into your elbow,
Like that?
just into the wrist. That's it. That's now the heel went back first. Now the heel comes down to the ball first. No, that's it. Now do it again. About an inch deeper now.
Okay.
A little deeper.
You don't want me doing this?
No, none of that.
How come?
Because it will make you top the ball.
What about
That's
my
it.
left? Do I put that left thigh into the right knee?
Yeah.
Same way?
Everything. Now your right thumb into move the heel of the club back to your heel here. That's the shortest move you can make.
Make it shorter?
No, that's it.
No follow through?
No follow through till there. That's it. Now you're ready.
All right.
Now the next thing you do to yourself is make it go through a little deeper. That's it. The deeper you are, the more you're on your ball.
Okay.
And the
Still folding the right elbow?
elbow folds at the address.
That?
Now unfold it only without moving the
Not
club. Yeah, no club, just arm.
That?
No club, just arm. Just your arm now. That's it. Deep. That's the boy. Now you have it. And the left arm never comes up while you're doing that. It remains low.
Where's the ball positioned off your left foot?
The left arm, yeah.
Off
It's
your
opposite your left heel.
Off your left heel.
Heel, and the weight on your left arch.
On the arch.
Now the
Right hip
hands go back, now down. That's it, you felt it?
Yeah.
That boy. Do it again.
The elbow straightens out?
Yeah, the elbow's always going straight. Straighten your right. That's it. Now you go deeper, you go below the ball.
That means you hit into the ground?
You hit into the ground, and also the leg stays low, and you hit into the foot.
Hit into the right foot or the left foot?
The left. You felt it?
Felt it.
Atta boy, a little deeper yet.
So I
With your
arm goes
right
like
elbow.
that?
No, the right elbow goes deep this side of the ball.
That's to the back of the ball.
Yeah, to the back of the ball.
Even on the short one?
Yeah. Deep. You felt it? A little
Okay.
deeper.
No hand movement at all?
No, just this right elbow.
What about the follow through?
And it's short. There, you felt it?
Right.
Righto?
Right there.
In other words, you don't need a long. If you make a long follow through, it weakens it. You have to have a short follow through. Short and sweet. Short. You felt it?
Right.
Huh?
The right elbow extends right through.
No, it doesn't go very far.
It goes
Short. That's
like
it.
that?
The shortest. That's it.
It doesn't do
It
that?
never does that.
What about this?
No, no body.
rotation?
No body. It's
No
all
body at all?
all right elbow. And that's the boy.
So you hold it.
You'll hold it until you finish. Club never passes your hand.
Club never passes. Is this passing your hand? Is that
Yeah,
what that is?
that's it.
Grandpa, why don't you explain to us what deep means?
Deepness means in back of the ball with the right arm as deep as you can, and it goes below the ball and picks the ball up, and when it hits the green, it stops.
So when you're deep, you're taking a divot?
You're deep, you're taking the divot.
And how deep is the divot?
Divot runs anywhere from a ½ inch to an inch.
Grandpa, tell me about the 5 speeds of the short game.
The first one is for the shortest distance, which is on the apron of the green at different distances. Say if you had a 10-foot shot, you have it, the heel of your club goes down below the ball from the right elbow.
Right, like that?
Yeah, that's it. And the hand never changes from the shoulder to the wrist.
How far is the longest short
now
game
if you want 15 to 30 yards, you go a little bit faster with the right elbow to the heel. And if you want the maximum from one to the other to 5 speeds are governed by that. Now your first speed again, the shortest move. Now your next move, a little longer. Now next speed, a little longer. Now a little longer. Now that's the maximum now, that's it. That's your 5 speeds. In other words, you can't get there with 1 speed.
Now let's go into the pitch and run.
Pitch and run, you go back to your knee.
Okay, right
and then come back to the left knee.
And hold it?
Yeah, and keep the club as low as you can.
There's no follow through on the pitch and run.
It's just as short a follow through as you can make.
Am I right there?
Yeah, that's it. Now a short one. That's it. A little shorter yet. That's it. Now a little lower. That's it.
All right. Thanks a lot, bro.
Now you grip. Get the same hand, elbow bent.
Right.
That's it. Now take the elbow back 4 inches. No, that's too long. Little. Now go through 2 inches. That's too long. Both short. There, they're short. Now the govern 5 feet, you're slow. Now if you govern 10, a little faster. You govern 10, 15, little. Now you're going too far. The same swing. Same swing for every distance.
Okay.
That's it. Shorten it, a little faster.
Now weights on your left?
Weights on your left arch.
What about your left thigh? Where's that?
Yeah, that's locked.
And
the club never passes your left hand.
Back like that?
Now from the elbow. Elbow down. Keep the club on the ground when you're doing it. That's it. And you follow through as short as possible. That's it. Now faster. Now faster. For every speed is just faster. But you don't need any length of it.
Where are the hands? Are they up here, or are they down there, or where?
They're down, for all shots, down.
So the toe is up?
Yeah, a little bit up. Now a short feeling. Now a shorter. That's it. For every distance, the blade is shorter. And it's done all with your right elbow. That's it. There you have it. The hands at no time move the wrist. Now you want to do it with your right along to show it to them?
That's hard.
Keep the heel of the club on the ball. You're too long.
I'm sorry.
That's too long a backswing.
There?
Now that's it. Short. That's the boy. With your elbow. Elbow only. Don't go so fast. That's it. Now a little quicker. That's it. A little faster. Now that's it. See, the distance is in speed. Speed of your arm. If you're going to hit 5 feet, you hit it for 5 feet. You're going to hit 10 feet, you hit it for 10 feet.
So it's a short backswing?
Yeah, short as you can get it.
And then short follow-through?
And a short follow-through. Now your backswing, now you go back, keep going. Right thumb and forefinger into the right elbow. Now you're ready. That's the backswing. Do it again. That's done with your right thumb and forefinger into your right elbow. Elbow folds inward. There's you feel good. That's 3/4 full. Is all I teach. Then you go down with the first inch. Then it goes down, then out and up, and hold it. That a boy. Now do it with your head looking at the ball. Don't change your head. Now down. Keep the head still. Keep going. Keep going. Now up. That a boy. There you have it. Now do it a little faster. Slower. Slower now. That's it. Now do the swing over again that you do it with. Right thumb and forefinger. Right elbow starts the backswing. Finger furthers the backswing. Now you're at the top. Now start down with your right arm. Now below your knee. Now go through, slow, go through. Now out and up. Up and out. How's that, folks? That all right? That look good?
Please review this tape as often as possible. You will find something new every time you view. We hope it will improve your swing and lower your scores. Thanks for watching.